Yo, what is good with you though? I know it's been forever since I uploaded a Wi-Fi battle as usual, but like I said, my computer can't really handle them. But speaking of my computer, I get my new computer on Wednesday next week, so from that day on, I'll be pumping out the videos because I owe it to you guys for helping me out with my computer. Thank you guys so much once again. I'll do an unboxing video so I can show you guys what you helped me get. But speaking of next Wednesday, Tuesday through Thursday, next Tuesday through Thursday is E3. If you guys are going to be at E3, definitely follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page. We can set up like a meetup or something if you guys are going to be there. Should be pretty awesome. The new Xbox, the new PS4, all the new Wii U games. I can't fucking wait for the new Smash Bros. Trailer. I'm really excited about that. My channel's going to be like spammed with Super Smash Brothers when that comes out. But anyways, like I said, follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page if you guys want to like meet up or something if you're going to E3. Even if you're not going to E3, we can just, I'm going to be, vlogging a lot and showing you guys a bunch of stuff. I actually got a pass to the Ubisoft conference, so I'm going to be there hands-on with everything. So you guys are going to be able to see a lot of stuff, directly from me, get my opinions on a lot. But anyways, let's get into this battle. This battle is against a guy named Seton. I don't really know how to pronounce the name per se. But as you can see, I'm using a muck and a slacking. You know how I do. I just wanted to try something a little different. My opponent's using a pretty balanced rain team. I mean, he has some good Pokemon on there, obviously. Toxicroak, Dragonite, Politoed, obviously. He has the Golurk too, though. Golurk is actually a pretty good Pokemon because it counters the shit out of Terrakion. But anyways, let's get into this battle. I knew he'd most likely lead off with this Golurk. And even if he didn't lead off with this Golurk, my Latios can 2-hit KO every single Pokemon on his team. So I decided to lead off with my Latios. He led off with his Golurk. If he decided to switch up to a Skarmory, it would have been easy 2-hit KO. But he stays in, takes the Draco Meteor to the dome, bitch! And he dies. 1-hit KO. Get the fuck up out of here. Get him about. So now he's going to go out to his Politoed. I'm obviously going to switch because I'm locked into the Draco Meteor. And I'm at -2 special attack. So I'm going to switch it to my big nigga. Get big. You ain't got enough money. He goes for the Toxic. Good, good play. Good safe play on his part. It's not like I was going to switch my Muck in. So, I mean, anything that I did switch in was pretty much susceptible to a Toxic except for my Lucario. But there's no way in hell I'm going to switch in my Lucario either. So here I'm just going to go for the Crunch, I believe. And he does go out to his Toxicroak. I went for the Crunch just because I wanted to damage that Politoed. Just so that when I brought in my Latios again, I'd be able to 1-hit KO it with no problems at all. But he actually decided to go out to his Toxicroak. So good play on his part. Except not really because the sand is out. I usually tend to go to my Toxicroak when the rain is out just so I can get my HP back. But here he makes the double switch, so good move on his part. He goes out to a Skarmory as I switch out and I go to my Muck, which is actually a pretty good switch into Toxicroak. But I guess he predicted that and switched out to a Skarmory. Now there's really not much I can do to a Skarmory with my Muck. I have Ice Punch, Focus Punch, and Shadow Sneak. So that none of those three moves are going to do anything to the Skarmory. So I'm going to switch right back out to my big nigga. He sets up a layer of spikes. Now here I kind of bluffed the Fire Blast because there's really not a point in bringing in a Tyranitar against the Skarmory if I'm not going to Fire Blast. But I actually went straight for the Stealth Rocks because I knew that he'd probably bring back in his Politoed. And I didn't really want to... I mean, I don't have Fire Blast, so I was going to go for Stealth Rocks regardless. I have Ice Beam instead of Fire Blast. But he doesn't know that, so he switched back out to his Politoed. It was a good bluff on my part, if you ask me, but nobody asked me. Anyway, so here I'm going to stay in and go for the Crunch, I believe. Now, the reason I did that is because I didn't want my Latios to get burned if he did decide to go for the Scald. And once again, I wanted to get damage off on this Politoed so that my Latios could KO the Politoed from wherever I left it at with the Crunch. And I think I got a critical hit there. It didn't really matter because I'm going to bring in my Latios right now. He makes the good prediction and goes for the Toxic though, as I do bring in my Latios. Jesus Christ, I'm getting everything mixed up today. So he goes for the Toxic, good prediction on his part. I guess he knew I would switch out to something. Probably not wanting to, waste my Tyranitar because I can still switch it in and, set up the sand again. But now he's going to go for the Protect, I believe. But now he really has no safe switch in. He can't switch in his Skarmory, it'll get 2-hit KO'd. Every single Pokemon he has will die to my... Well, that's not really true. Tentacruel, I'm pretty sure Tentacruel can switch in. As a matter of fact, he actually does switch in his Tentacruel right now. But, alas, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what happened. I get a critical hit. Bitch! punch. I mean, the critical hit obviously mattered. I'm pretty certain he would have lived that, maybe. I mean, I really don't know his EVs. If he didn't have any special defense EVs, he might have died. But Tentacruel is a very specially defensive Pokemon, so I'm not really sure about that. But either way, it's lame. I'm pretty sure, you know, the crit mattered in some way or another. But either way, I'm going to switch out to my big nigga. I'm only switching out, even though I know he can set up on me, because I want the sand up and I don't want the rain up. I don't want him to be able to gain his HP back every turn, just in case he wants to go for the substitute or something. But here he actually goes for the Swords Dance, so I think he's Swords Dance Life Orb with 3 attacks. It's looking that way. Sucker Punch, Ice Punch, maybe Cross Chop or Drain Punch. But, you know, the sand's up, so I'm not really worried about this thing. And I do have the, what do I send out? Oh, Lucario. I sent out Lucario after he kills my Tyranitar, so I kind of use my Tyranitar as Death Fodder. Now, I'm in a great position here. I can send out my Lucario, and I can go straight for the Extreme Speed. And even if he switches out to a Skarmory, I can set up a Swords Dance on his Skarmory, as long as he doesn't go for the Whirlwind. So that was kind of my plan here. I decided to go for the Extreme Speed on the Toxicroak, but he actually did end up switching out to a Skarmory. And, you know, Extreme Speed is obviously not going to do anything to a Skarmory. So the plan here was to go for the Swords Dance, knowing full well that I could live a Brave Bird. So as long as he doesn't go for the Whirlwind, I am in a pretty good position. Even if he goes for the Roost, the close combat after the Swords Dance will bring him down to like 1 HP because of the Sturdy. And from there, I can just go out to my Dragonite or something and just sweep the hell out of him, or do whatever I want, pretty much. But he actually does opt to go for the Brave Bird, which is pretty bad. It's probably the worst option he could have made. It's probably his worst option, to be honest, because I knew the Brave Bird wouldn't kill. He should have either Whirlwinded or Roosted there, but I'm not complaining because it makes things easier for me. I'm able to take out the Skarmory with a close combat. You already know. Hold up, bring that back. So that's one dead Skarmory. Here, you know, it's a Politoed. I can just go straight for the close combat, not even have to worry about anything. Even if he wants to go for the Protect, he can't do anything to me next turn. So I'm just going to go straight for the close combat, take out that Politoed. That's a date, nigga. And obviously that's a wrap. I think his last 2 Pokemon are Dragonite and... Wait, Dragonite and Toxicroak, yeah, okay, because he switched his Toxicroak out. So I do have the Stealth Rocks up. I did, you know, get that critical hit on his Tentacruel, so he wasn't able to Rapid Spin. I was actually thinking that this Extreme Speed would kill, but alas, I am incorrect. He does live with a little bit. He probably should have went straight for the Dragon Dance here. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Okay, he's special, my bad. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go out to bang him. Now, I could have gone out to my Muck and gone for the Shadow Stink, but I wasn't sure if Shadow Stink would kill. And also, his Toxicroak can set up on my, Toxicroak can set up on my Muck in the rain, so I didn't want him to be able to do that. So I just went straight out to my my Dragonite. I was going to go out to my Slacking, but it wouldn't have been worth it, seeing as how he could have set up all over me on the next turn with a Swords Dance if I killed his Dragonite with my Slacking, seeing as how I have Truant and all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Once again, follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you guys want to meet up at E3. If some of you guys happen to be going, I don't know who's going, who's not going, obviously. So just you know, if you are going, if you happen to be going, let me know, and we'll do something and get some food and look at some video games. So once again, new computer on Wednesday. It's being shipped to me right now as we speak. I can't wait, and I can't wait for the Brawl trailer. Oh my, not Brawl, Smash trailer. I always say Brawl when I'm talking about Super Smash Bros. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and bye.